Good afternoon, everybody. How you going? Woo! It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon where we are. I've got to say, it's the Adelaide Hills have turned on an absolute.
Oh, I wish they would just shut up. Oh,
an absolute screamer of a day, and I know that for the last this is the 8th week we've been doing this. For the last 7 weeks we've been finding different places around my joint. But one of our sponsors, who's been with us the whole way, Anderson Hill.
Wait. Is it? Yes, good. I'm glad we came to the right place.
They have invited us to come here and set up in their beautiful surrounds. I'm telling you, it's one of the most beautiful places you'll see. We'll get to that later.
We have a musical message for everybody. What you were just playing. Yeah. How did I get to playing this? Anyway, do we do more?
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pale. Oh, sorry, no, that wasn't even how we were going to start.
No, but we wish you were here with us.
Yeah. That's the sentiment of the whole thing. Right here in this beautiful part of the Adelaide Hills.
It must have worked really well if we have to explain it.
We were going to get to wish you were here, but I don't know. What?
We might actually learn it.
We should do that one time.
For the first time.
Welcome, everybody, to this edition of Streaming Not Screaming. And we've been dedicating it each week to peeps. Remember a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, I said, let's dedicate it to the teachers, and you went into another Pink Floyd song.
And then started, lyrically gasbagging all over the lovely teachers, which, look.
So what usually happens around this time of year, or has over the last few years, is we do a thing called the Shindig, which you and I are involved in, and that's to raise money for my children's school to, do outside of hours care and all that stuff.
I get to be in a really inventive named band, the backing band.
Yeah. Dave Gleason and the...
Shindiggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah. So that's what we do, and we haven't been able to do it this year because of all the craziness going on. But I just wanted to send a shout out to all the teachers of my my boy and all the teachers of my girl who have done an amazing job and do an amazing job. And they just, man, they say, you got to go online and do stuff. They go, yeah, we'll do that stuff. So it's amazing the job they do. My sister Jo's a teacher as well. Rock on. Now, I wrote this song when... So it's called Generation X. So when did the millennials come along? Did we even know about millennials 20 years ago?
Could have it been at the turn of the millennium?
Who knows?
Just, I don't know, hypothesising.
This is a song about the changing face of life as
the
we know
calendar
it.
year. Oh, sorry, yeah, right.
And who better to be at the forefront than the teachers of the world who see the young turds of today coming through. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Generation X, drugs, women, and sex. Generation Y, what the hell comes next? I won't listen to you, 'cause you know shit about the things I do. I've done my bit for the generation breakdown. I was a rebel, I was. What do you know? You changed the program. You put your hands up, but it's too late to stop them. They already changed the world. Rearrange your tiny world. With all the best ideas, coupled with the worst intentions.
Wave to the camera.
Spectacular failures. Oh, Oh, that's such a crazy, dangerous thing. The king's gonna live forever, and you gonna die. And look at the state that you got yourself in. Trying to make that change, but you know it's not helping anything.
Nope.
You already changed the world. They rearrange your tiny world. Well, all of the worst ideas, but they couple with the best intentions. Spectacular failures, but there's far too many to mention here. 'Cause they already changed the world. Let's have a lady thing. Whoa! Woo! Can you hear us out there? Everybody clap your hands. You ready to do the hand clapping thing? Birthday boy. They already changed the world. Rearrange your tiny world. All the best ideas, some of the worst intentions. We got spectacular failures, but there's far too many to mention here. They already changed. Keep going, change. Keep going, change.
Keep going.
Change the world. Yeah, that's what they did right behind our backs. There's nothing we can do about it. Pete Evans was right. He wasn't, he's mad. Woo! Alrighty.
Oh
That's
no!
nice.
One time I put the volume up and it's not. There we go. Hey, that's all right. We've got an actual crowd here.
We've got a crowd of 7 socially distanced people.
And I loved it. Out of the 7 people, that the 3 people that did the big crowd clap along was your lovely family.
My family have been rockers since my wife's a rocker. My son and my daughter are both rockers.
Oh, this is my favourite
We
part.
love rock.
My favourite part about this is that we've got these very
one of them?
bemused-looking customers that are coming in to buy some wine here, everyone, and they're kind of like, oh, what's going on here?
Yes,
So,
you can buy wine and pizza here at Anderson Hill. Take away, but there's areas, 100 yards up. Hands up, everyone who's socially distancing. There's one person put their hand up. We're in this beautiful, beautiful valley.
shall we get Storky to do like a bit of a pan around to
Should
them?
we do that now or not?
Oh, no, we should wait.
It's up to Storky.
Yeah.
Now let's leave people in their mad anticipation. Now remember,
It's a lovely view here, I got to say.
there was a great new song from Rolling Stones, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've seen it, Ghost Town or whatever it is. And they did a fantastic rendition of one of their songs, which I can't remember, on that show with Lady Gaga put together. Anyway. Someone help me, Apple. What was it? It was a killer song. It wasn't You Can't Always Get You. It might have been We Can't Always. This is a Rolling Stones song. I hope you've all seen Pulp Fiction.
Greetings, greetings, come in, buy one.
Don't let us hold you back. When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folks that you know, well, I hope you don't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. So take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Yeah, you can send me dead flowers by the mail. You can send me dead flowers to my wedding. Oh, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. When you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, placing your bets on Kentucky Derby Day, well, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon and a couple of chicks to chase my pain away.
Hey, come back.
Take me down, little Susie, take me down. 'Cause I know you think that you're the queen of the underground. Well, you can send me dead flowers every morning. Do what you like. And you can send me dead flowers by the mail. And you can send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. It's a beautiful story. Sing us a guitar song. Yeah, that's right. Do it again. The queen of the underground. Oh, you can send me dead flowers every morning, and you can send me dead flowers by the U.S. mail, and you can send me dead flowers every my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Oh no, I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Said I won't forget to put roses, big fat red roses on your grave. That's just the kind of guy I am. I thought you'd have a crowd booing.
I got this
Now, now I know obviously numbers are going to drop off this week of watching because everyone's out and about, which is fantastic. It's amazing what we've been able to do in this state, keeping everything under control. And I reckon Although I've been pessimistic in the past, I reckon that this will be the first place in Australia, South Australia, that we get to be able to do a few gigs and stuff coming up. So
Sweet.
I'm a bit excited now.
What would the
I'm
audience
as
cat be?
excited as a dog with 2 balls.
There's one.
Give this dog a ball. Give this dog a Kubota. It's off its nuts. I need a water. Can you just fill?
Oh, one of those. Oh, I see what you mean. Dave needs a water. Water. Dave needs a water. Water. Dave needs a water. Drink, slap, drink.
Yeah, how was that? That was seamless.
I'm so glad that we
Seemingly
planned that.
seamless.
Those 4 hours that we rehearsed that. That was
Now,
beneficial.
are we going to do? We did a classic last week, didn't we?
we classicked the classic.
If you go to the top of the classics board, you will find a song such as Bohemian Rhapsody, and we last week attacked it with vigour and with what?
It just occurred to me that there might be people watching right now that
Who
thought,
hasn't seen it?
"Holy crap, they did that! We didn't see that because they missed a week because they were off
Tell you
planning
what.
their day today."
I was actually doing an interview with Lindsay from Frenzal Rom. He's got a radio show in the Illawarra.
Never had so much fun.
Well, that was him, and he said he saw us do Bohemian Rhapsody last week, and he's never had such a good laugh.
I was going to say maybe that song was written prematurely, like before last week.
Look, if people are going to put classic songs out there, they're going to have to be prepared for people like us to butcher them. And we're going to do it every week, not butcher
Hey guys,
songs.
just as you walk past, you want to wave to about 1,000 people? Make sure that they can see you. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a crowd. Don't worry about that.
Not too sure who this lovely person is, but she says, "Hi, Mum." So, if you... Oh, wait, some more, Phil? Dave's walking the wrong way. Dave Gleason got another drink and it's... That's not the one that I...
No, we're going to
it's
do
not that one.
We're going to have a crack at some of the great songs, but this is just a sing-along song, and it's one of the things I've always admired about when you see solo guitarists and they get through this whole song. I mean, it's a big undertaking, isn't it? My brother used to sing this song, and he had more verses than Don McLean. I've given it away now. We're going to do it.
I like the explanation of why he had more verses.
Well, the drinking obviously had a problem with adding more verses. Hey, Toad, if you're watching, let's do it. American Pie. It's a great sing-along song. So sing along at home. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step, and I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, and do you old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and the mouse grows fat on a rolling stone. But that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. While Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirgers in the dark. The day the music died,
Everybody sing at
we
home.
started singing bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Beatles. Oh, helter skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter, 8 miles high and falling fast. Head about all the grass, the players tried for a forward pass, and the jester and the sidelines were the cast. Well, that halftime air was sweet perfume, and while sergeants played a marching tune, we all got up to dance. Whoa, but we never got the chance. Players gotta take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed that day? The music died. Everybody singing, we all sing it. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. We're going all the way. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. Oh, come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. Oh, and as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial light, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died, we're all singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die.
Sing it, Ben.
This will be the day that I die. Woo! Woo! Well, I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, and she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store, where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. Well, they called the last train for the coast the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Everybody, right up the back. Here we go.
Singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Louder, Ben.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Yow!
Oh, I love it. What a song. I interviewed Don McLean once. Whatever.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
What was he like?
It was unreal.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was about 5 years ago on Triple M.
Yeah, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you now what this gorgeous place looks like. Make sure you get in the shot, Ben. So we've got the lovely Ben and his lovely wife Claire that have enabled us to be here today.
This is the vista upon which we look out.
Wave to the camera, Ben.
Ben, the purveyor of fine
Can
wine.
everyone at home wave to Ben?
Claire's coming in for a special.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
How are those vineyards? Check out the crowd out there. Oh, you can. Oh, well, yeah.
Everyone give us the devil's horns. Oh no, I mean, whatever you call them, rock horns, rock hands. Put anyone off.
The two outside fingers hands. Yeah, so it's beautiful being here. I definitely, in about early March, didn't think that I would be coming back again to Anderson Hill to be playing on a Sunday. The last time that I was here, that you had no renovations here, and it was just this small place, and we all squashed in.
The Cobb & Co. mail system was still running, wasn't it?
It was weird. Actually, like, everything was black and white, and we had to make sure that our guitars didn't get stomped on by T-Rexes.
I often wonder what it was like when everything was black and white back in the day. You look out and go,
You know, actually, I have a memory. I actually asked Mum and Dad that. I would have been about 17 years old, I think.
how boring was it, Mum and Dad? Oh, it must have been terrible.
Just remember the look on their face. I said, you know, like, actually, like, when did it change into colour?
Now listen.
No, I was joking. It was last week I asked it.
Is it that time of the day?
Oh, my God. The time.
Let me look at this sheet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Is Stalky ready? Weekly arms. Now.
Go. It's time to say.
Oh, okay, wait. I'll make sure that the volume's up. Are you ready? This
show
is
is seamless.
technological advancement at its finest. Are you ready? Here we go. It's time for Weekly Yarns with Dave.
Yeah, wow. Oh, sprung that on me. Now listen, many people have asked me why I've got a sticker that says Vert on my guitar. Well, not many. Crafty asked me one day. And what happened was I went to my daughter's kindergarten.
Oh, I love how Bella's laughing her head off already.
And
she knows the punchline.
Everyone was excited that I was there because at the time I was famous. It was years ago. And I got there and I'm sitting there and I had a cup of tea and a biscuit with the teachers, etc. And then I went over to take my position in front of the class where I was going to regale them with all the hits of the children's hits. Toot toot chugga chugga, Old MacDonald had a farm, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And I whipped out my guitar and as I'm pulling it out...
Bit of Motley Crue in there.
I noticed I had a sticker on it that had pervert. Right. So it's kindergarten, as I'm saying. and so I quickly went, Wah! And ripped off a bit of the sticker. And from now on, it's just revert.
You lost your
My peh. So, yeah, that's the story.
Look,
of
that happens with age. You lose your peh.
Oh, here you go. Now I'm going to sing some songs with me pervert guitar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a father-in-law, E-I-E-I-O. E-I-O.
Everybody sing along.
With a do this now and a do that then and a do this, should have done that then. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Is there any other words to that one?
Sorry. Often things go further than you should. But
Anderson Hill had some wine. Wait a minute. No.
Yep. And what else do I have on the roster was if you're happy, if you're, I don't know.
No. So everybody that can't see the same view that I can, Dave's got a piece of paper that's been stuck on there since that day. Is that right, Dave? Was it that day?
On this, I've got two pieces of paper stuck on the top of my guitar. One to tell me the chords to the children's songs, and the other to tell me the second verse of Advanced Australia Fair, which I sang in front of Alexander Downer and Bishop. What's her name? Julie Bishop. At Australia Day celebrations one time, I got up and sang Advanced Australia Fair, and Alexander Downer said, well, that's certainly the fastest version of Advanced Australia Fair I've ever heard.
Australians all let us join. Yeah.
Anyway, there's something involved.
What is the second verse? Actually, I'll tell you what. You don't tell us. I want, if you don't mind, and if people at home don't mind, can you comment what the start of the second verse is? The first one to be able to say it gets Dave's piece of paper. Maybe, probably not.
Starts with B. In it.
Oh, in it.
Well, let's move on to the next song. We've fuddled around long enough, haven't we?
An actual song or more kids' songs?
Oh, no, we'll move on from the kids' songs. Maybe
Hot potato, hot potato.
Maybe we should do a kids' show one day. Tell the parents to leave the room.
As long as your paper stays there, then we're good. We've got the material.
This song harks back to the album that I bought when Mum got up the bloke who sold me the silly gorilla mask.
That was another one of those.
Yeah.
Weeks ago, yeah.
But this song was on that album, and I've loved it ever since. I know Troy Casadale's done a version of it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do it again. I had my future wrapped up in a parcel, and no one even thought of asking me. The day I turned 15, I caught the mail train to see what else might be in life for me. Well, I rode on trucks and trains and lived on nothing. Served me right for wanting to be free. Yeah, well, that's the way society looked at it, but it didn't seem to be that way to me. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be, and the biggest disappointment in the world was me. A lot more dinner times than I've had dinners. I learned a lot that hurt me at the time, but this quiet country boy came home a different man.
Hello.
With the memories of distance on the line. When I always spoke too loud and laughed too often, maybe drank too many glasses down, and perhaps my clothes were older than I realized. I relieved to all concerned when I left town. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be, and the biggest disappointment in the world was me. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon our good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be, and the biggest disappointment in the world was me. And that was written by Slim's beautiful wife, Joy McKean. It's just a
Mrs. Dusty.
No. I think he was Mr. McKean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Scheme of things.
Oh, I see what you're
Joy's
saying.
still rocking on, and it was a great honour to meet Slim. We might do some more Slim as the weeks go by.
Where did you meet him?
We did a show, a tribute album for Slim in about 1999, something like that. Got to meet him, hang out with him.
That's great. What was the number one thing that you got out of meeting good old Slim?
We met Slim at a pub in Willoughby in North Sydney, and we had 6 schooners, and he had a schooner along with us. He was 72 years old, and we were 30.
Yeah.
And he was just punching schooners with the best of us.
Good on him. Good old
Nothing,
Slim.
no flies on Slim. Now, the Screaming Jets have actually just done a song a couple of weeks ago that we've released and put onto our website, Facebook, whatever. Helping Hand, we did a version of that. Thankfully, Crafty helped me out with that with the recording out in the beautiful outdoors at our joint.
Well, you know what I learned is that your backyard has got a great natural sounding reverb to it.
I sing outside the yard, in the yard all the time.
It's a little bit like this one.
Save your love, my darling, save your love. And it echoes back to me through the hills. It's amazing.
Backyard
Everyone
studio, that gives a whole new ring to it. So, Dave, you had a lovely incident. It wasn't an incident. A lovely play on words, shall we say, that you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, I was thankfully on the Today Show, Today Extra, the other day with David Campbell and Belinda. And as I was being interviewed, I saw across the bottom of the screen that we'd done a parody of Helping Hand. We had not done a parody of Helping Hand. The Jets have just done a new version of Helping Hand.
And
Are you going to get up and play with us, Athel? We've got Athel here again this week.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Athel guy. He's one in a million.
Athel, this is the intro music you get. This is what I prepared. Yes.
Wow.
That's the type of response that we've got, actually. Dave and I, we keep hearing from all of these people. It's like, yeah, can you just get Athel back on?
That was me.
Oh, right, sorry. I was wondering who it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, Athel, who's a great friend of ours, and as this thing goes on and on, we're going to be growing the band.
Oh, no. I left my trumpet in the car.
In a petri dish. No, we're not. We're going to be growing it in number. We're going to be moving around the place. And once again, we're very thankful to be here at Anderson Hill in Lenswood. I love it. I love what you guys do with this. Sometimes things get back seat say, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Way over there. It is, I'm telling you, we've been doing this for 7-8 weeks now in our yard and setting it up, and it's all fun and well and good, but to be moving somewhere and doing it somewhere else is like, it's almost like doing a gig.
Yeah.
I feel stoked.
It's so different. I actually had to put gear in my car this morning. Not just go get it out of Gleeso's shed. So
I had
weird.
to suck start me Honda this morning.
Ah.
What's that mean? I haven't got a motorbike.
It's a euphemism.
Wow, it's very nice.
Tell them the story about it there, Carl.
Oh, there's a story. Yeah, so the story is, ladies and gentlemen, I need to draw this out. Once upon a time, there was the start of a story.
Hang on.
And
Me notes are mixed
oh,
up.
thank
Shit.
No,
Hey,
no notes.
If you want to see something funny, just want to interrupt you.
No,
Is,
please do.
Rick Springfield.
Oh,
Rick Springfield reading out, showing the actual lyrics that he that he wrote for Jesse's Girl.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got them right there in his red hot smoking hands. And if you want to see something funny, see Rick Springfield talking about how precious Jesse's Girl's lyrics are that he's written down to him and his family.
He's great.
It's an heirloom.
He's got his time in there. He's got to make sure he does it in under a minute, and he stops himself. He's like, oh, well, wait, no, that doesn't count.
Don't
Look,
give it away. Don't give it away. It's brilliant.
That wasn't a spoiler.
Right, okay. All right. What are we doing now?
So there's a certain, at least, person from a TV show,
Well,
Dave.
that's right. We spoke with Kerbox recently. We've had a bit of interaction with him.
G'day, Kerbox.
Kerbox, unreal. We all still love Bondi Rescue, me and the family. And Wraith Thistlethwaite.
Bobcat
Thistle.
Rithwaite.
Thistlethwaite, who wrote this song. Just a funny little story about him. I had to do an interview with him. And I called him up and he said, oh, who is it? What? No. He said, and so 5 minutes into the interview, he had to stop the interview because he was just garbling on nonsense. He said, I've just got off a flight for 16 hours from LA. I'll call you back. And true to his word, he did call us back and he got his S together and he was perfect.
Lovely.
It was a perfect interview. Let's do one of his songs.
Look, that would never happen to the best of us, would it? Actually, Dave was telling me this great story, which, I won't tell it. He's got this great story about being on a plane. But anyway.
We'll tell that later on.
That could be another weekly.
That's a story for a higher chair, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the music. What are we doing? Oh, summer song.
Take it, thirsty apple.
Oh, be cool.
Crowd goes wild, apple.
I love it like that. Guess what? I don't have a job. I never liked them. I just want to play in the sunshine.
At a winery.
They say I was wrong, but I know better. I live my life like I'm dying. Give me a chance. I do my best to kick and scream and dance. And when winter comes, I'll turn around and take me back to the sweet time at night. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, even if I have to wait next year, I don't care. All I know is that I'll meet you there in the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be. Oh. I can't complain, 'cause I'm still breathing. There's nobody breathing down my neck now. Give me a go, like an open furnace, set a fire to snow. And when it comes summertime. You got women on your mind. You take a drink or a drive to whatever you may find. Well, if a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. And if a daddy's poor, do whatever you feel. In the summertime, you got loving on your mind. Take a drink or a meal, you can do whatever you will find. Take me back to the sweet times, hot nights. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime. Even if I have to wait till next year, I don't care. It's always gonna meet you there in the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime. Take me back to the hot nights, hot nights. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime. Even if I have to wait till next year, I don't care. All I know is that I'll meet you there in the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime. In the summertime. Yeah, baby, in the summertime. That is where I'll be. Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right. What a great song. I love that song. Makes me want to go and watch Bondi Rescue and watch foreign tourists be pulled out of the water.
What?
When they should be left to drown and be eaten by the sharks. It's birthday time. Who's your birthday person this week, Crafty?
Oh, well, the first person that I remembered off the top of my head is your lovely manager.
Do what?
Do what in it? The person that messaged me, hello, hope you're having a lovely birthday. You wrote it down. I can't remember who it is.
Her name is Tracy G, and she's 60.
60. She doesn't look. It's not really. Yeah.
I've got underpants older than that. Handed down through generations, they was.
Yeah.
Don't let me say anything I want to say.
Yeah. Is it anyone got a birthday? Hey, what about
Claire
all the
had a
lovely
birthday.
people down there? Any
Had a
birthdays
birthday
there?
in February. Yeah. Woo! Happy birthday to Claire. James had a birthday. Oh, well, you've already. Back off, birthday boy. Charlie had a birthday when? Oh, we've all had birthdays. I've had 50 of them. To all the people who've had recent birthdays, if it's not your birthday today, shut up. Just get back to normal. I just want to say the Stay the at Home song that we did with Chris Franklin is going gangbusters. Daniel Anderson, he's a footy coach. Daniel Andrews should have it as his theme song over there in Victoria. He still wants everyone to stay the way home. But if you want to go and see that stuff, check it out on Chris Franklin's page. Well, we're going to do another classic, are we?
Well,
Let's go.
after last week, we've
I say
created a
let's do
tradition.
one classic a week.
As opposed to all these other songs that they're just apparently yeah. Two is that with no rehearsal, James Gleeson deserves a big round of applause.
Jimmy the boy, he loves to get up and play, and it's an absolute treasured memory each time he does get up and play. But guess what?
Oh, and while he's just walked off as well, big round of applause for Athol.
Athol.
Give us a wave.
Why don't you go to stick around and do with a little help? You might as well. We're all here. You know.
Next week. But speaking of James Gleeson, you know what time it is? Are you ready? Joke of the week!
Yeah, that's what we're here for, ladies. This is what we're here for every week. The joke of
That's
the
right,
week.
it's not James, it's Bella Gleeson. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Okay,
Right in the mic, right in the mic.
How do you get a squirrel to like you?
How?
You act like a nut.
Can you but I'm ching that, James. Yes, excellent.
Which reminds me of the old joke about the inflatable kid who took a pin to his inflatable school, and the inflatable headmaster called him in at lunchtime and said, "Not only have you let yourself down, but you've let me down and you've let the whole school down." Didn't remind me of that at all.
I like that one. There's one for you next week, James.
What? You can't tell that one. I just
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks, everybody from over there. I see they've migrated over to the sun. Give us one more wave over there on the hill.
We love you people over on the hill.
We'd like to thank everybody from Anderson Hill. You guys are bloody legends. Thanks for letting us come and drink your wine. I mean, play on the deck out here. It's great.
And James, my boy at the back there, is modelling some ISO wear, which we've got beanies. We got what have we got? Stop wasting my time. You know what I want. I'm nobody's fool, but maybe you don't. Oh, do I have to come right flat out and tell you everything? Give me some money. Give me some money. Yes, this is the advertisement part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, where we advertise our isolation wear. It's got Dave Gleason and Crafty on it. It's I don't know who wants to have that on them, but to all those people who have already bought some stuff, thank you very much for tipping in. It does help to get some money coming in. So thank you very much.
One more chorus. You know the words, everybody.
Stop wasting my time.
Some money.
Give me some money. Give me some money. Give me some money. And we do want to thank everyone who supports us. Rockers Australia, Swell Brewery and Anderson Hill, who've been lovely enough to have us at their beautiful place today. And as things go better and better each week, this place is going to be more and more open for business. It's still open for business for cellar door and selling pizzas and stuff, takeaway. Thank you, everyone who watches the show, and how good is it to be out and about again? Dear Lord.
I love it. I really do. Now, if you're sitting at home or if you're sitting up the back there and you're thinking, is it last song? That's no good. I feel like a little bit more. Well, we've got a decent-sized encore for you to sit and just have a bit of a listen to. It's a bit different. I'll just leave it at that. So the link's going to appear right after this stream.
Is it just us banging on? Shh. Was that what you were teasing, was it?
Hang on a minute. Wait.
Anyway,
Wait.
No.
What is the difference in it?
Thank you very mumuch for having us. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here at Anderson Hill, and hope to see more of you next week. And thanks very much for joining us. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I think when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone on a lovely property like this?
How do I feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad because you're on your own in a lovely property like this?
I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Everybody.
Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I just want someone to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. Where do you go when you turn out the lights? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Yeah! I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah! I get high with a little help from my friends. Say, gonna try with a little help from my friends. I mean it. Do you need anybody? We all need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. My friends, yeah, gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. A little help from my friends. Yeah. And family. Thanks, kids. Oh, I love yous. Thanks everyone for joining us. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you all again next week.
Go check out the encore and buy some lovely
This show
merch.
came to you courtesy of Anderson Hill Wines at Lenswood. Check out their exclusive range at andersonhill.com.au. Swell breweries. The Board Riders beer. And of course, Rockers Australia. Rock on. The manufacturers of fine Australian quality rockware. And today's show came to you courtesy of